What's up, y'all? Joe. Just water this time. My piss is starting to come out brown. I need fucking water. Stupid thumbnail pick. I chatted with most of you guys in my live streams. You know, we talked about like mouses, keyboards, and shit like that on a bunch of random shit, right? And like, I brought up the fact that my mouse is basically the Corsair Scimitar, right? Basically, this motherfucker, you know, has all these crazy little side buttons here, which, you know, you are able to customize using like the Corsair software, right? At first I did not like the Corsair software, to be honest. I thought it was just total garbage, but they actually updated it big time, and it's actually a lot better now, right? You're able to set up multiple profiles, and you can switch between profiles automatically, right? And then, like, you know, you have a key assignments, and then you're able to, like, you know, create your shortcuts, and then you can assign them to wherever you need them to on your mouse, right? These are pretty, it's very helpful, you know. So Corsair and the software I do like. You know, I'll bring up a picture, right? I don't know, it's from like a Razer mouse or something, where usually on the side, there's only like you got two buttons here, right, that you're able to like mess with, right? I think through my dad's computer, he got himself a Razer keyboard, so I was able to like mess around with the software a bit, but whatever mouse that you guys are using, I'm pretty sure like it comes with a software that you guys are able to create hotkeys or record macros with, right? So with this video, what I'm trying to show you is I want you to like take that mouse that you're using, if you only have two buttons, and I suggest just add these two hotkeys to your mouse, right? Sorry if I'm just holding the camera like this, all weird. You got your double ASD, right? Now, unless you're a freak like fucking Jeremy, he actually plays his video games like he's typing, but for normal people, you know, you have the WASD, right? And you have your finger on the shift. Most of my shortcuts, I have it set up like this, right? So when I'm like editing, you know, I have like everything, all my shortcuts around this area, right? Certain areas on the right-hand side, let's say if I need to delete, obviously I need to reach my hand over and hit the backspace, right? Now, it might not be like a big deal for you to like actually like reach over and hit the backspace, but the thing that will actually save you a lot of time is actually keeping your hand still and your hand on the mouse the whole time, and just keeping your eyes on the key on the monitor, right? So what I want to suggest for you guys to do is that use one of those side buttons that you have on your gaming mouse. On one of them, put the delete key. And that's what I do on my mouse, right? Have the delete key on my mouse. So now I select something, I hit delete, done. Now that can save you a lot of time, right? Because instead of like me, say if I select this and I have to look down, I have to like move my hand over to hit the backspace. Again, it may not be that big of a deal, but like, you know, that time of you looking down and reaching over, there's nanoseconds. And like once you start getting into like rhythm of editing fast, it's gonna make a difference for you to just like you select something, delete, and then like or hit that and delete, right? And I just did that in my mouse, right? I select that again, just my mouse, delete. You know, I can select this gap here again on my mouse, delete, right? So I suggest that try to do that. Also, another thing you can do is that I think by default on the keyboard for DaVinci Resolve, the L key is to speed up, right? So if I hit L once, it's just gonna play. If I press L again, it's gonna speed up the video. Because like I said, I just didn't want to fucking work construction do like a walking stick. Now this is where this kind of be confusing, right? Because here, all right. So basically, you know, if I play this in real time, then obviously you're just watching in real time. But if I start watching like the video sped up, right, you can assign like a hotkey or a shortcut to your mouse to speed up. Like I said, by default on DaVinci, it's like pressing L. Just put it on your mouse. Well, let me show you what I'm talking about. Hit play. I don't want to become not necessarily like a big. So you know, it basically helps speed up the video. You know, I can make a cut here. I can move up a bit and trim. Sometime in December, I made a video saying that like, all right, cut. You know, again, I could just move up here. I trim back and just play. Actually, I can do that. I'm gonna disable like the add some filters and stuff, right? So I want to disable it. So make sure that you just get like original footage. Now the reason why you want to do this is because it just helps like speed up. You can still hear what's going on, but it does like help you like edit faster, because now like instead of you hearing everything in real time, which can be slow, I have a gimbal, you know, and I usually been like you know, if you want to like have, you know, if like don't want to mess with the volume too much, instead of like reducing like the volume of your headphones, you can actually click on this here, which is okay. So basically what I just did there is that like I was still able to hear what I was saying, and if it's something that I feel like I do not need, or if I repeat myself, then I was able to like scrub over it quickly, but I was still able to understand what was being said, right? The only difference is that it was being sped up. You can get shit done a lot faster, right? And that's something that I guess I suggest for you guys to do in your mouse. So if you only have if you have one of the gaming mouses that has the two little side buttons here, and I'm very sure it comes with the software, on one of them, set the backspace. Don't do delete, because delete does like a rip delete and it's gonna fuck you up. Put backspace on the one of your buttons, and on the other one, do like a speed increase. If we hop over back to Premiere, I can do the same thing, right?
So first, let us unshroud the mystery surrounding Raphael X. Or actually, we'll let Team Group do that, whilst announcing their new industrial line of DDR5 5600 memory modules, combining the rigid pragmatic...
Listening to all that and sped up, it saves me time instead of watching it all in real time, right? Yeah, again, to sum up, if you have a mouse, which I'm sure most of you fuckers do, that's a gaming mouse, and you have like two little side buttons to the side, one of them, add the function backspace. Again, delete is different. Set it to backspace. Delete can do like a ripple delete, it's gonna mess up your sync or something like that, so do backspace, it's a lot easier. And the other little side button, add the function to speed up your video, right? You know, the playback speed. So yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. Just like, yes, try to use your mouse more and get used to it. Once you start seeing like the benefit of using your mouse to do like editing and shortcuts and stuff like that, yeah, eventually you're gonna get to a point where like using a mouse like this is gonna be more beneficial because you can start seeing like more options, right? I use all of them. The good thing about this mouse is that here on the top, you have two profile switches, right? 1 and 2 up here, right? So by pressing 1, as you can see here, it changed to profile 2. I let go, it goes back to profile 1 from my Premiere Pro. If I hit the second profile button, see it switches to profile 3, right? Also, to make it simpler for myself, basically I have like a different like color layout. So like, you know, I have my shortcuts assigned with color using the iCUE software, right? So if I switch to one profile on my mouse here, just to let me know like that's profile 2. I got another profile here, profile 3. It does like another color, you know, layout. That's basically just to give me a visual that I'm in a different profile, right? So I use that as like a visual cue, right? So yeah, that's the cool thing about using like the Corsair iCUE software. Use the functions on your mouse to edit faster, right? And like I suggest those two, like I said, backspace, not delete. There's two different things, right? Keep that in mind. Add the backspace function on your mouse, and also like the playback speed shortcut to your mouse too, right? Since most of you probably have like a gaming mouse that has only two little side buttons that you can assign to. Start messing with that, and then like I'm pretty sure that's gonna help you big time to like get comfortable to like edit faster using those two shortcuts, right? So anyways, that's all I got for you. QR codes if you want to buy me some caffeine so I can fucking drink coffee and stuff. And yeah, caffeine is my only reason to roll out of bed after this point in my life. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace.